Something I've been thinking a lot about lately is social media and art, and how, as artists, as creatives, we're supposed to use social media. We're supposed to post our work on Instagram, we're supposed to share with the world, have a website, and just constantly produce art to be shared online. I've always had a problem with that. And I think it's reached a breaking point for me and a lot of people because I feel like lately Instagram has just been absolutely terrible. It's not what it used to be. I remember even maybe like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, you used to be able to do this crazy thing where if you posted a picture of your art, other people would see it. And if you're lucky, they would like it or comment on it. But if you had your insights, like sort of turned on your Instagram, you could see, oh, this many people saw my post. So even though like it didn't get tons of likes, at least people saw it. Like the reach, I think, or the engagement is what they call it. But now, whenever I post on Instagram and I look at the engagement or the reach of the post, I'm lucky if it's like 200 people, which isn't terrible, but it's like, oh, it used to be like 800, 900. So I think there's something really off with the Instagram algorithm where it's pushing down content from actual creative people and pushing things that can be purchased. So you get a lot of ads for clothes, hair products, just literally anything. Lately, I've been getting a lot of ads to go on a cruise or to go on like a Virgin Voyage cruise. I'm like, what? I don't want to do that. So yeah, I wanted to talk about this pipeline that I hope becomes a thing because it's something that I'm doing for myself. I'm calling it the Instagram to YouTube pipeline. You know, I really think that a lot of creatives are super dissatisfied with that app, myself included. There has to be a better way, I think, to share your work and to really share it in an authentic way, in a way that's not like static and just one picture with one caption. There's something about that that's always felt so limiting and so stiff. It's not really giving a full picture or a full sense of the artwork. And obviously, that's the trouble with the screen. Artwork is supposed to be seen in person or experienced with your eyes and your body, not just with your eyes on a screen. So that could be, a pitfall of any app or any social media platform. But I think it's really been frustrating me a lot lately because there's so many textures, there's so many marks, there's so many aspects of a work that you just don't see on Instagram. And now you don't see it even more because it's been, artist content has been pushed to the bottom of the barrel in terms of the algorithm. So that's one of the reasons I decided to get on YouTube and make a channel is because I'm trying to find a better way to be an artist and to have a social media platform. And maybe YouTube isn't really social media. Maybe that's what I like about it. It's just, a channel that you create all the content for and you can engage with people or not engage with people. It's more of a selfish pursuit and it feels more creative. Like you can do more with the videos that you post. You can edit them, you can have like artsy, cerebral videos, or you can do like typical vlog style videos. So there's more, control over the content that you have. So, yeah, I'm wondering if there's other artists or just creative people that are out there who feel the same way I do, where it's like the app that we're supposed to use to share our work is pretty terrible and is only getting worse. Like, I refuse to make a reel, I refuse to put music over my paintings. And maybe I'm being kind of a snob, but that's just not what I want to do. Like, I just want to like share my work and, you know, not have to like tap dance and do all these hat tricks and all these smoke and mirrors to get people to engage with it. Because, yeah, I feel like that's low key degrading as an artist to have to like shuck and jive to like, get an audience. But, and show your body as well. I think that's another thing. Like the algorithm definitely encourages women, especially, to be naked, right? It's like, and even if it's not naked, it's just showing your face. Everyone knows that when you post a picture of your face, it gets way more engagement. than a picture of like a flower. Even better if you have some skin showing, right? So, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking, excuse my French, but I don't want to whore myself out, on the internet just so somebody can look at my paintings. That's where I'm just going to have to jump off the ship. I'm not interested in that. So that's why I joined YouTube. One of the many reasons is, wanting to find another platform for sharing my work and process. But yeah, also, I don't want my YouTube to just be about art. Like, I'm really interested in having it just be all over the place. One of the reasons I haven't done YouTube, or it took me a while to start making videos, is because I thought, oh, I don't have a niche. Like, I have to find, my niche. I have to make a channel that's only about cats, or a channel that's only about cooking or traveling or being an expat. And I just came to the conclusion that my channel is just going to be all over the place. I'm human, I have a lot of different interests. So, yeah, I might talk about my art a lot, but I'll probably talk about travel, I'll talk about expat life, I'll talk about my little hobbies that I like to do, like figure skating and running and swimming. I'll talk about my cat, I'll talk about, I don't know, cooking. I like to cook sometimes. So it's going to be all over the place, but that is very intentional. Because that's something else I want to resist against on social media. I want to resist against like this appeasing of the algorithm, and also this sort of branding that we're supposed to do. At the end of the day, I'm a person, I'm not a brand. So I'm going to have a lot of things that I'm interested in, and they might contradict, they might be all over the place, but I'm not going to feel the pressure to make a channel that's highly specific. Like, this has to be about this. At the end of the day, that probably means I won't have, a huge amount of subscribers, and that's okay with me. I actually don't want that. I would literally be happy with like 100 subscribers, because I don't know, the fear of that many people looking at me is a bit scary. But yeah, just, yeah, a sort of all over the place slice of life type of vibe is what I'm going for. And I think that'll be more sustainable too, because my videos will just sort of like follow me and my interests and what's going on with me on sort of like day-to-day basis, versus like trying to force myself to make a video about, cats if I don't feel like it. So yeah, all sort of stuff will be on there, but I feel like the main focus will be more arts and culture, if that, makes the most sense to do. But if it doesn't, then I'll shift to something else. Something else I wanted to mention about this sort of um, like Instagram to YouTube pipeline is I'm intentionally making videos that are not hyper edited or hyper filtered, because that's another critique I have with Instagram, is that we're just looking at fake content. Like, we're looking at our friends, but through filters or through like little snapshots. It's very curated, it's very fake, and you can't even tell now like what's AI, what's genuine. So I'm almost sort of in protest against that on this YouTube channel, where I'm like trying to make things as authentic and true to myself as possible. So I don't want to edit my videos too much. Like, there'll be minimal editing, but it won't be like over the top, like Mr. Beast style, crazy, memes and sound effects and filters and like a dopamine rush. So you won't probably get a huge dopamine rush from watching my videos. But that's okay. I really want to hone in on making content or videos, or even the art that I make, that is just slower and more down to earth and more authentic. And maybe that resonates more with people. Yeah, I just feel like we live in an age where so much of what we consume and see and eat and feel is just fake. And that really bothers me. So I'm like, how can I do my part to create content, or yeah, create content that is just about like connecting with people and showing authenticity. Maybe that's not very popular, who knows, but that's what makes the most sense for me. Yeah, so it'll be a slower pace, less editing, but as I continue and like work on the video editing process, maybe I'll get better at it. Maybe I will make those like hyper edited videos in the future, but for now, it'll just be more like down to earth. And that's honestly what I'm drawn to when I go on YouTube. I love the videos where it's just someone sitting in their car just ranting for 30 minutes. I don't know why. That's just the content I tend to gravitate towards, because it feels like you don't get that often on social media. You get like a quick photo that's hyper edited, hyper filtered. You don't get like a 30-minute real raw like monologue from somebody. That's what I'm drawn to. So that's why I wanted to sort of emulate that style. But yeah, I'm just here today in my studio. What I want to do eventually is like a sort of studio tour, just to show you what things are and how I organize my space. But yeah, it's a good place to film from too because I have this blue couch and um, I have to be here anyway to work, so might as well. And the lighting is pretty good, I think so. But yeah, just those are my thoughts about the Instagram to YouTube pipeline, how I'm hoping that it gets a bit more popular to make the move over from YouTube, well, excuse me, from Instagram to YouTube. And I still plan on keeping my Instagram just to have it. Like, I have a somewhat okay following. It's not like tens of thousands, but I do have a following of people that look at my work. So I wouldn't want to like relinquish that. But I think I'll just take it less seriously. I'll just post my work and go basically. But on YouTube, I hope to share a bit more and, talk more openly. And yeah, I don't plan on like hyper oversharing. I don't plan on having, crazy story times and pranks and dumb things like that. I don't plan on doing like that type of content, but I just hope that with YouTube I'm able to talk more freely and express myself in a way that I feel like Instagram does not allow you to. So anyway, that's why I'm here. And maybe there's other creatives that can relate to that frustration with Instagram. And hopefully it's better on YouTube, but we shall see. But I'll talk to you later. Bye.